Okay, first of all, good morning to all of you. By the grace of great Vaheguru and great Santa Shri Guru Ramdas ji. Our today's topic is particle in one-dimensional box. See, this is one of the most important and abundant article. I think almost every year this question has been asked by the examiner. Okay, this is very special article. This is very special article because this is the one of the important application of the Schrödinger equation. Okay. Now see, the name of the particle is particle in one-dimensional box. So see, this is the one-dimensional box. This is the one-dimensional box of length L, of length capital L, which is specified by the limits x is equal to 0 and x is equal to L. Okay. So this is the particle. This is the particle. So the particle is within the box. So the particle is within the box specified by the limits x is equal to 0 and x is equal to L. So let us take, for the sake of simplicity, we have taken a particle of mass m, m. Since it is a one-dimensional box, so it is moving along the x-axis. So see, I have written a x-axis. Okay. Now see, these are the walls. These are the walls of the box. Now see, I have put infinite over there. So what's the meaning of this? It means this is the assumption Vx is equal to 0 within the box. When x is greater than 0 but less than L. And infinity elsewhere. Are you getting a point? See, we have taken a potential energy of a particle is 0 within the box and infinity elsewhere. So the potential energy of the particle is within the box is 0. I mean to say it is a constant, and outside the box infinity. It means at the boundaries, what's the value of potential energy? Infinite. What's the value of potential? Infinite. The value of potential is infinite at the boundaries as well as in the region 1 and region 3. Only for this condition, x greater than equal to x not equal to x greater than 0 but less than equal to L, the potential energy is 0 within the box. This is the most important assumption. Okay, are you getting the point? हिंदी वालों को समझ आया? पोटेंशियल एनर्जी पार्टिकल की हमने मानी है कांस्टेंट, और वो कांस्टेंट वैल्यू क्या ली हमने? 0 विद इन द बॉक्स. ओके, but at the boundaries and as well as in the region 1 and in the region 3, the potential energy is assumed to be a constant. So that is why तो हमने लिखा है यहाँ पे Vx is equal to 0 for this limit and infinity elsewhere. So this is the assumption. Now apply the Schrödinger equation. Apply the one-dimensional Schrödinger equation on this. Now see, this is the one-dimensional Schrödinger equation. d2 psi upon dx square plus 2m by h cross square e minus v into psi is equal to 0. Now see, inside the box, it means if the particle is assumed to be within the box, it means its wave function will be well defined within the box, and outside the box its wave function will be a 0. Its wave function will be a 0, and probability of finding the particle outside the box will also be equal to a 0. अगर पार्टिकल बॉक्स में है तो उसका वेव फंक्शन भी फाइनाइट होगा बॉक्स में, और आउटसाइड द बॉक्स क्या होगा, उसका क्या होगा, प्रोबेबिलिटी और वेव फंक्शन दोनों क्या होंगे? 0 होंगे. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? नाउ सी, इनसाइड द बॉक्स v is equal to 0, so I will apply 2 in 1. So the equation must be this one. So for the sake of simplicity, I have taken this 2m e by h cross square is equal to k square. Let us say it is a constant, and k is equal to square root 2m e by h cross. Okay. Now see, now I have to find the solution of this equation number 3. This is the differential equation. This is the differential equation, and this psi will be the solution. This psi will be the solution or root of the differential equation number 3. Now see, this is the standard equation. Solution: psi x is equal to a sin kx plus b cos kx. Now see, as I told you earlier, as we discussed earlier, now see, the particle is within the box. It means these are the two boundary conditions. Wave function is 0 at x is equal to 0, and wave function is 0 at x is equal to L. I mean to say the wave function of the particle at the boundaries is 0. These are the boundary conditions. Now I will apply the first boundary condition in equation number 5. What I am getting? I will get this 0 is equal to a sin cos 0, sorry, a sin k 0 plus b cos k 0, sin 0 0. I am getting a b is equal to 0. Now use 8 in 5. Use 8 in 5. सबने डाल लिया, रब कर दूं. Use 8 in 5. So I will write here. Use 8 in 5. तो क्या आया, यूज कीजिए, यूज 8 in 5 वी गेट क्या आया, साई एक्स इज इक्वल टू क्या आया,
A sin k.
v जीरो है, a sin k is kx.
Yes.
Let us see question number 9.
I
Now apply the second boundary condition
Use
number 7
in 9.
in
9.
9. Use 7 in 9 we get क्या आ गया, 0 is equal to a sin k l. अब x क्या हो गया, l. x क्या हो गया, l. At x is equal to l, psi x is equal to 0. Now see, a cannot be equal to 0. a क्यों नहीं 0 होगा, क्योंकि अगर a ही 0 हो गया तो वेव फंक्शन 0 हो गया, और वेव फंक्शन 0
नहीं होगा.
हो जाएगी नहीं आएगी, which is not required. So it means a cannot equal to 0, so it means sin kl will be equal to 0. Now please tell me which sign value give me the 0 value. So it means sin kl is equal to क्या होगा, sin pi, comma sin 2 pi, comma sin 3 pi, or I will say sin pi, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi. All the values gives me a gives a 0 value. So this equation becomes, so sin kl is equal to sin n pi, I can say, where n is equal to 0 1 2 3. Okay, so kl is equal to क्या आ गया, n pi, and k is equal to n pi by l. This is the most important value, k is equal to n pi by l. Let us say this is equation number 10. This is equation number 10. K is equal to n pi by l. Okay, any doubt, any doubt? n is equal to 1 2 3 4 quantum number. Okay, 1 2 3 4 quantum number. 0 like the सारे 0 I will tell you. Okay, now use equation number 10 in 4. Use equation number 10 in 4. Use 10 in 4. क्या है हमारे पास, use equation 10 in 4 we get क्या आया, n square pi square l square is equal to 2me by h cross square. So what's the value of e? E is equal to n square pi square h cross square upon 2ml square. So इसका मतलब हमने क्या निकाल लिया, so we have calculated the energy, so if we have calculated the energy associated with the particle, we have calculated the energy associated with the particle where n is equal to 1 2 3 4. अगर n 0 लेंगे तो एनर्जी 0 होगी, हो जाएगी नहीं, which is not required. Okay, so that is why we have taken a number from 1 2 3 4. Okay, n is equal to, this is the energy associated with the particle, and particle is said to be trapped inside the box. Particle is lying within the box at x is equal to 0, within the x is equal to 0 and x is equal to l. Okay, so this is the one part, this is the one part that we have done. एक part हमने कर दिया है. अब दूसरा क्या हमें निकालना है, the second task is we have to find out the wave function. We have to find out the wave function. But before deriving the wave function, can you tell me what is the minimum value of energy? What's the minimum value of energy? E minimum. E का minimum होगा, E is equal to E minimum when E is equal to E minimum when n is equal to 1. शाबाश, n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 give me the E minimum value. What's the E minimum? So E minimum value is equal to pi square h cross square upon 2ml 2ml square, and n is equal to 1 value is also called a ground state energy. This is also called a ground state. Okay, And see, I can write this E or En. I can write this E or En. One and same. One and same thing. So I will write here E. We can write E is equal to E. E is equal to En. Okay. This is E minimum or E1 or E1. And E1 is called a ground state. E1 is called a ground state. I will write here. E1 is called a ground state. So this is the ground state energy. This is the ground state energy. Now can you tell me the value of E2? Can you tell me the value of E2?
4 pi square x cross
E2 कितना आया?
4 pi square.
E2 कितना आया? 4 pi L square upon
x cross
4 pi square.
4 pi
x cross
4 pi square x cross square
2 ml
2 ml square. Can I write like this? E2 is equal to
2 pi square
4 E1 because E1 is equal to what's the value of E1? E1 क्या है? E1 is equal to pi square h cross square upon 2 ml square. So this is the value of E2. Now can you write E3? 9 E1. Similarly, can I write E4? 16 E1. Okay. It means what's the value of what is the value of En? So I can write En is equal to n square E1.
and the square is
So En is proportional to n square E1. N square E1. So this is the value. Now I have to define these energy levels. I have to define these energy levels. Let us say this is E1. Let us say this is a E1. This is E1. What's the value of E2? E2 कितना होगा? And sorry.
E2
This is called a ground state.
yes sir
This is called a ground state. What is E2? E2 कहाँ पे होगा? इसका 4 कितना होगा? 4 times. This is E2. E2 is equal to 4 E1. E2 is equal to 4 E1. Similarly E3 कितना होगा? E3 is equal to 9 E1. और E4 कितना होगा? E4 कितना होगा? 16 E1. This is called a first excited state. This is called a first excited state. This is called a second, and this is called a third excited state. So I can write this is called a first excited state. First excited state. This is called a second excited state, and this is called a third excited state. Now can you tell me the energy difference between the two levels?
E2 minus
Can
E1
you tell me the energy difference between the two levels?
E2 minus E1
कितना होगा? E2 minus E1. So what's the energy difference? So this energy difference is equal to
E2 minus
3 E1, and this energy difference is equal to
5
कितना आया?
5
5 E1, and this energy difference is equal to
7
7 E1. 7 E1. 3 E1, 5 E1, and 7 E1. And in terms of N, what is delta En? Can you tell me what is delta En? So delta En in general, delta En क्या होगा? En minus En minus 1. What is En? En is equal to n square E1, and En minus 1 क्या आएगा?
and the square E1 E2 minus E1
n minus 1 यही आएगा.
so ये हुआ
कितना आएगा देखो?
and the square
n minus 1 whole square E1. इसको कैलकुलेट कीजिए कितना आया? कितना आया?
and the square
ये आएगा, इसको कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो ये आएगा 2n minus 1. कितना आएगा? 2n minus 1 into E1. 2n minus 1 into E1. So this is the energy difference. This is the energy difference. Now use 1, E1, 2, 3, 3, 5. 2, 3, 6. 6 minus 1, 5. By this way, you can calculate the energy difference between the two energy levels. Okay. Now see what this is the important conclusion. Okay. Now see these energies are well defined. These energies are well defined, and these are not the continuous energy levels. These are not the continuous energy levels. These are the quantized energy levels. So these are the quantized energy level. So it means that not every value of energy is possible. Only some certain and specific values are allowed, and which is possible by given this equation n square even. Okay, so let us say this is equation number कितनी थी क्वेश्चन नंबर बताना लास्ट कितना था ये कितना आएगा 13. Okay, so it means energy levels are quantized. Energy levels are quantized. Quantized का मतलब क्या होता है? Quantized are fixed. Either the energy of the particle is even or 4 even or 9 even or 6 even. In between these two values कोई भी energy possible नहीं. Okay, I get your point. Either the even value is allowed or 4 even value is allowed. In between these two levels, nothing will be allowed. समझ आई कि नहीं आई? It means these energy levels are quantized. So it means that the energy associated with the particle is also get quantized. Okay. Now we have to find out the wave function, and this is called the ground state energy. This is called the first excited state energy. This is called the second excited state energy. Okay. And these energy levels are not continuous. यहाँ पे लिख दो. Energy levels are not continuous. Energy levels are not continuous. They are fixed. They are fixed energy levels. They are quantized or fixed wave function. Now the second task is we have to find out the wave function of the particle which is said to be inside the box. Now let us see wave function निकालते हैं. What is wave function? So I have given the equation. I have given you the equation the last lecture. We have discussed the Max Born interpretation. बताया था कि नहीं बताया था? So see, if the particle is within the box, it means within the box the probability of finding the particle is 1. The maximum, and that is equal to 1. So what I will do? So I will write. This is called a normalization condition. I will apply the normalization condition. So see, psi square dV is equal to 1. Psi square dV is equal to 1, and the limits are minus infinity to plus infinity. This is the condition. This is the condition for the particle within the box. For the particle is lying within the box. For our condition, for our case, this equation becomes क्या बन जाएगा ये? Psi square का मतलब होता है psi square is equal to psi into psi star. Psi star means complex conjugate. Now see, our equation will become psi star. dV will get replaced by dx. dx is equal to 1, and the limits are x is equal to 0 to
N.
x is equal to L. Now solve this equation. 13, 14. Psi क्या है हमारा? What's the value of psi? Psi की वैल्यू क्या थी हमारी? Psi था हमारा a sin kx है ना? और k हमने निकाल लिया था. k कितना आ गया था हमारा? यहाँ पर कितना आ गया था हमारा?
N pi by L.
Now see, psi कितना था हमारा? Psi x इक्वल टू था a sin kx, और k था हमारा
N pi by L.
n pi by l. So our wave function becomes psi x is equal to a sin n pi by l into x. इसका कॉम्प्लेक्स कंजुगेट क्या आएगा? सेम ही आएगा, बिकॉज इसमें इमेजिनरी पार्ट नहीं है. दिस ओनली कंटेन द रियल टर्म. ये बन जाएगा a star sin
pi.
n pi l by x. Now use this 15 and 16 in question number 14. Use 15 and 16 in question number 14. Use 15 and 16. In question number 14 we get क्या आ गया a into a स्टार क्या बन गया a square. a into a स्टार बन गया a square. Okay, a square that I will take common outside. अंदर क्या बना sin into sin square n pi by l x dx is equal to 1.
X square.
Limit is 0 to l.
X square.
x की लिमिट है ना 0 to l. x is equal to 0 to x is equal to l. Solve this. How we can solve this? See, this is 17. We know that sin square theta का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2. 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2. तो ये क्या बन गया a square 1 minus cos 2 n pi by l into x dx is equal to 1 0 to l 0 to l. अब इसको कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे सी मैंने आपको बताया था कि किसी भी cos फंक्शन का इंटीग्रेशन क्या होता है
Zero.
ओवर अ टाइम पीरियड दैट इज अ जीरो. सो ये बनेगा a स्क्वायर ये ऐसे बनेगा a स्क्वायर इनटू 0 टू l dx माइनस a स्क्वायर इनटू 0 टू
सर 17 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ x square
l
ਨਹੀਂ
2n pi upon l x dx is equal to 1. Okay, कौन सी
17 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ x square ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣੂਗੀ
कहाँ पे
17 इक्वेशन ਚ
नहीं साइन स्क्वायर आएगा साइन स्क्वायर n pi l ये एक्सिस के साथ है
वो एंगल है
एंगल है वो
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ठीक
दैट इज एंगल दैट इज अ एंगल दैट इज एंगल दैट इज अ एंगल. गुड. ओके, अब देखिए इसका क्या आएगा इसका इंडिकेशन क्या आएगा
जीरो
जीरो. इसका इंडिकेशन क्या आएगा कैसे आएगा नाउ सी कैसे आएगा cos का इंडिकेशन कितना होता है sin क्या होगा तो करके बता देता हूं मैं आपको 17 लेट अस से दिस इज 18 इक्वल लगेगा तो फ्रॉम 18 0 to l cos 2n pi upon l dx cos का कितना होता है sin 2n pi upon l into x upon 2n pi upon l 0 to l. Now this becomes l upon 2n pi. This becomes sin 2n pi upon l into l minus sin 0 l cancel and sin 2 pi 0 sin 2 pi 0 l upon 2n pi sin 2n pi minus 0 and sin 2n pi is equal to 0. So this become a 0. Let us say this is 19. Use 19 in 18. Use 19 in 18. So what I'm getting?
सर ਤੁਸੀਂ पोलाइट करते हैं
Use 19 in 18. We get कितना आंसर आएगा वो तो 0 हो गया. We are getting a square उसका इंटीग्रेशन कितना है x l minus 0 कितना है l minus 0 is equal to 1 a square is equal to 1 by l. सही कर रहा हूं मैं हाँ, या यहाँ पे 1 by 2 भी तो आएगा किसने बताया नहीं यहाँ पे 2 नहीं आएगा जो 1 minus cos 2x by 2 था 2 भी तो आएगा ना समझ आएगी नहीं आएगी a square by 2 by l a कितना आ गया square root of 2 by l square root of 2 by l. So our wave function becomes हमारा wave function क्या बन गया sin x is equal to root 2 by l sin n pi by l into x. This is our final wave function. This is our final ये कितने नंबर इक्वेशन है 20. This is a 20. This is question number 20. ये समझ आया ना कहां से क्यों आया बिकॉज 1 माइनस cos 2x बाई 2 वाला 2 है, ठीक है, ये डिवाइड बाई 2 वाला। a is equal to root 2 by l, a is equal to root 2 by l sin n pi l by x. So this is the final wave function. This is the final wave function. It means finally we have calculated the energy value, energy of the particle and the wave function of the particle which is associated with the particle. अब हम करेंगे ग्राफ, लास्ट पार्ट, ठीक है। अब हम क्या निकालेंगे, साई स्क्वायर, क्या निकालेंगे, साई स्क्वायर, which is called the probability density, which is called the probability density। इसको नोट कीजिए।
मेरा नाम लिखा है
और n इक्वल टू 1 के लिए क्या होगा, देखिए इधर, ओके। ये साई x है, ये क्या है x, ये क्या है x, ये साई x है, ये क्या है x है, ओके। तो जब साई x, ये क्या है, x is equal to 0 और x is equal to 1, L, and this is for n is equal to 1 for ground state, for ground state। इसका स्क्वायर करेंगे तो क्या आ जाएगा, ये तो ऐसे ही रहेगा ना, इसका स्क्वायर किया तो ये ऐसे ही रहा, ठीक है। इसका क्या हो गया, वेव फंक्शन का क्या हो गया, स्क्वायर, वेव फंक्शन का क्या हो गया, स्क्वायर, ओके। और इसमें हमारी n की वैल्यू कितनी है, 1, ओके। नाउ लेट अस से n is equal to 2, n is equal to 2, और n is equal to 2 में क्या होगा, okay, this is for n is equal to 2, this is the wave function and this is the x value, this is the x value, okay। उसमें क्या बनेगा, साइज स्क्वायर बनेगा, साइज स्क्वायर विल बिकम नेगेटिव का स्क्वायर किया कितना आया, पॉजिटिव, ओके। दिस नेगेटिव पार्ट गेट स्क्वायर्ड, ओके। और ये यहां पे शो कर दिया, दिस इज फॉर n is equal to 2, this is for n is equal to 2, this is a psi square and this is a x value, this is the x value। Similarly you can do it for n is equal to 3, similarly you can do it for n is equal to 3, उस पे कितने आ जाएंगे, 3, कितने आ जाएंगे, 3, ठीक है। 1 2 3 for n is equal to 3, तो पहले ये बना लीजिए, बना लिया, कैन आप दिस बना लीजिए पहले। यहाँ पे वेवलेंथ कितनी है, लैम्डा, वेवलेंथ कितनी है, लैम्डा। यहाँ पे कितनी है, लैम्डा बाय 2, लैम्डा बाय 2। जहाँ पे वेवलेंथ है लैम्डा बाय 2, यहाँ पे कितनी है, लैम्डा, बिकॉज दिस इज अ कंप्लीट वेव, दिस इज अ कंप्लीट वेव। एंड फॉर n is equal to 3, यहाँ बना देता हूँ मैं, ऐसे आएगा ना, this is for n is equal to 3, n is equal to 3, this is the psi x, this is the x, और इसका क्या आएगा, 1 2 3, ओके। तो ये हो गया हमारा साई स्क्वायर, ये क्या हो गया, x। यहाँ पे वेवलेंथ कितनी आई, लैम्डा प्लस लैम्डा बाय 2, कितना आया, 3 लैम्डा बाय 2। यहाँ पे कितनी आई, 3 लैम्डा बाय 2। तो सी 1 2 3, so we are getting a 1 2 3, and they are all on the positive side because psi gets squared, psi gets squared। So by this way we have finally calculated the energy associated with the particle and wave function associated with the particle। What is the wave function? Wave function is equal to root 2 by L sin n pi by L into x, and what is the energy, n square pi square h cross square upon 2m L square। So this is the final expression, and this is one of the important article. It is, I think, almost every year this question has been usually asked by the examiner। So any doubt from this part, any doubt? Okay, thank you so much, thank you।